Alright guys, I've been meaning to do this video for a while already, but I'm glad that I've had this time that I've had with it, so I can give you a more thorough review of it. So, we're gonna start off with who made it. So, who made it? My buddy Crispian Burks. Yes, Crispian Burks. He's a buddy of mine on Instagram, and ever since I traded for his Sage 2, we've been friends since. He's gotten me into field notes and into this whole journaling thing, and that's why I've been buying all those pens. So yeah, he's a great friend of mine, and I'm blessed to be friends with him. And he was kind enough to make this for me, this field notes cover for me, because he and his wife want to make a business where they make things, and this is one of their first offerings. So he was kind enough to send this to me so that I can show it to you guys on social media, on YouTube and on Instagram. So yeah, that's who makes it, he and his wife. So you want to follow them, or if you want to get one, follow Crispian, Crispian, and he makes this stuff. You can see he makes he's been really working hard on this leather stuff, and his wife also helps him with it as well. So yeah, just great stuff, great people. So we'll get down to what this is. So what is this? This is the Maker's Field Notes cover. That's a mouthful, but their business is Maker's South, and this is their offering. So this is the Maker's Field Notes cover. So pretty much what this is simply a cover for your field notes. And let me take out my books here just to show you what it is, and then I'll show you how to put books in it. But you probably get a general idea just by me sliding them out. So this is pretty much a traveler's notebook style thing. So pretty much this is just a piece of leather with Horween leather, is what they told me, or what Crispian puts out there, and it's some thick leather. You can try to get it to focus there. So it's very nice. So, and it's very rugged, so it can definitely take a beating. As you can see, my cover, I'm trying to get some good lighting on it. It's got some scratches and whatnot on it, and I think that adds character to it. See, it's got a reddish brown color, but you can't really see that through the video because I don't have the greatest of lighting. You can kind of see it on the spine just because the fibers have been kind of spread out a little bit. You get this reddish brown color that looks really nice when the light hits it. It's very nice. Outside we have this elastic that keeps it closed. I chose red. He can do other colors for you. And then inside you see that there are two bands. There's a small band and a large band. So the large band is where you'd want to put your field notes. When he gave it to me, he put the field notes through this second one, but I prefer to put them in the large, so we all have our different preferences. But you can see two cords, and put my field notes through this one. And it's held up very well. You can see it's kind of taking that shape, which is very nice. And let me show you how to get the field notes through it. I'm gonna put my exposure up just a little bit so you guys can see this better. So it comes with, he set up mine with two elastics. So the elastics look like this. I only have one on me right now. Well, let me get the other one. Here's the other one. So there are these two elastics. I'll show you how to put in 4 books. So what I usually do is 3 books, but I'm going to show you 4. So you get this elastic and simply put it over your field notes. And if you want it in a specific order, then you're going to have to adjust accordingly. So since I have this planner book and this one, this random book where I put drawings and write some ideas, I want these to be next to each other because these are going to be the ending books. So these stay together, and I'll show you. So now you find the middle of the book. I kind of don't want to show you what's in it. But yeah, you put it through the center, or to the middle where the staples are, and you just put it around the book like that. And then what you do with the other one, you get to the centerfold of this one as well. Then you simply put that around and you slide it through. So now you have these two books together. And that's a terrible drawing, but it's terrible on purpose. So yeah, you see, you put it through both of the centers, and now what you want to do is you get the big elastic and you slide the books through. And get this through. There's that knot there, and now we have the books through. So here you can have two books. Obviously you can have one book just by putting it through the center, but here's the two books. There we have some excess space. Very nice. Like I said, you can just put one book. I'll just demonstrate that for you because we're already here anyway, aren't we? You can put one book. So this is my journal book. And you simply put that through that big loop. And there, you have one book in it. Although, I think that's just not maximizing the space that you get from it. So that's why I put 3, and I use 3. So, I'll get to that. Put these books in. This for you. There we go. And I'll show you how to put 4. So I got some extra field notes here for you guys. And yeah, here. So of course you find the center fold where the staples are, and you just put that around, and you put this around. Ooh, not in focus. There you go. And you just put that onto the next side, just like those. And these two books are going to be in the middle. And there they are. So now, try to get these set in. A good way to get them to fit to each other is by flipping it around like that. And as you can see, this isn't really my preferred way, just because it gets a little crazy. But you can do 4, and you can actually do 5, and I'll just show you that after. So you can see that the elastic helps it keep closed. And you can see I really like that, these two Ambition series, but how they have that kind of Bible gold leaf on the sides, and it looks really nice. Anyway, there is 4 books, and you can actually do 5 if you're that daring. So let me get this book. No, that one's a little tough. Here, I got this, my first Field Notes booklet. So you just find the middle elastic there. Let me flip through this. So there's some old stuff. And there you go, you have 5. Let me flip this around so that we have a better fit to each other. So there you go, you can have 5. That's going to be pushing it a bit. And as I said, I prefer to have 3, just because that seems the most sensible. And since that's all I use, since I have a planner book, a journal book, and a random idea book. So yeah, you have that, and there's no overhang, and you can still put the elastic loop over it. So I mean, if you're okay with like that, then definitely go for it. But they do get pretty wild in there. So yeah, I just like to have 3. Let me get all these out for you and set it up the way I have it. And I do plan on making a video for you guys about, about journaling, why I started journaling, how I journaled, how I started journaling, why you should journal. Planning on doing that in the future. So let's just get this set up. So this is my 3. So there it is. I think this is a perfect amount to have in it. And that's what I have. So, get on to the review. So, how do I carry this? I carry it in my back pocket, surprisingly, and it actually fits, because it's actually not that big. Now, some of the things that you get from that is wear, just because you're going to be having this, I don't know if you're going to have it stuff in your pocket that you don't know, but when I'm grabbing this out of my back pocket, I'd be grabbing like this. Sometimes my nails would get in. But you know, I like that kind of stuff. I like seeing wear on my gear, especially on these nice aging materials such as leather, wood, aluminum, all that kind of stuff. So I actually like that kind of thing. So yeah, I've been really enjoying this. This has actually become one of my prized possessions. I always have this on me. I write my personal thoughts, my daily experiences here, and this has become a daily thing for me that I do. I write in it every day. It's a great surface to write on when you don't have anything good. Like I can rest this on my knee, and my gel pens would still write great on it. So that's what I really like about it. I really like the way it looks. I like how it wears. I like the thickness, because that's what lends to it to being such a good platform to be writing on. Helps me keep all my books together. And originally, I started off with one field notes booklet, but when you have one of these, that when you're able to carry more, it really gets you to be able to compartmentalize the things that you write and the things that you do, and it helps make you more efficient, I say. So yeah, that's why I like it so much. Some improvements that I would do to it, though, is I've already solved one of that, and it was by accident actually. So there was this tab. Let me try to get that focused for you guys. Anyways, there's a tab on this spot, and that's what held the knot together. So I was playing around with it too much, and it came off, and so I had to figure out how to fix that during class. And what I did was I simply made a knot in this part, and you can see I burned the edges, but there was a big knot here with the big leftover cord, but it just came off, and so that's how that is. And my big thing about that tab being there is that it couldn't lay flat when you're writing in it. So like see here, now it lays flat, but since there's this tab sticking out, it would kind of jut out like that, so you'd be kind of writing like this. And it didn't really affect my writing experience too much. It's just that it didn't feel as stable as it is now. And yeah, that's been taken out. And I did text Crispian about that, and he actually he said that he liked it better without it too. It's just I'm sure he put that in just for the looks, because it does look nice. It does look like a premium thing. Like I think they have that on the Midori or the Foxydor, I'm not sure, but I like it better without, because it lays flat. So that's been solved. Another issue that I had, and these aren't all big issues, honestly, these aren't deal breakers for me. The cord tension wasn't as tight as I wanted, and that was fixed when I was adjusting for making that knot after that tab came out. So that was fixed as well, and those are the two main issues, and they're not even that big. So the last one that I have is this. Let me try to get that for you guys. Are the corners. I prefer rounded corners just because it kind of goes with the book more. And as you can see, these are very pointy. So the reason why I kind of don't like the pointy one is this kind of hangs up on it, like when you're taking it off. If it was rounded, you could kind of just slide off, and I feel like it would flow better. And now Crispian is he's able to do rounded corners. So if you want that on your book, on your field notes cover, then you can ask for it, and he can do it for you. But yeah, so those are the only things that I would fix on this, and they're not even big deals. So don't hesitate to buy one, because he's got it for a low price since this is his first run. So really appreciate it if you want to check out his Instagram, and if you want to have a traveler's notebook, I say you try out him, because he's a small business. You want to support those kind of guys. Yeah, and he just support him. He's a really great guy. he's a good friend of mine. He always he's very patient with me. He answers questions all the time for me. You know, even silly questions that I should know the answer to. So yeah, we got something we're working up right now. I have a design that he's working up, and it's I think it's going to be really great. So yeah, you should totally get one of these if you're looking into buying a traveler's notebook, I'd say. And yeah, you should totally support. I know I said that so many times already, but he's a really good friend of mine, and I really hope that you guys can help support his business, help it grow. So I'm going to show you again his Instagram page. It's at Crispian, and you can see all his leather stuff. You can see this really nice cadet pouch, which is a little wink wink at what we're making. So yeah, just really quality work. And he hasn't been in this business for too long, and his stitching work is just really nice. And he gets to work quick. And you can see here, this is a pen sleeve and it looks really nice. So yeah, just really great stuff, really great guy. Go give him a follow, and if you like the video, please like, favorite, subscribe. If you have any questions or anything that I left out that you'd want me to answer, please leave it in the comments. And if you want to pick up the traveler's notebook like this made by him, feel free to contact him on his Instagram, and you'll be able to choose. I'm sure he'll let you choose the elastic color, the leather, maybe. Just talk to him. He's a really great guy, great to deal with. Anyways, thank you guys for watching. Please follow me on Instagram at Hansboyardee, HANSBOYARDEE. You can find pictures of my field notes, the cover, pens, knives. You can see all that kind of stuff there. So anyways, thanks again for watching, and you all have a great day. Stay safe.